At first, I was kind of intimidated entering into college. I was just, I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know what's going on, but when I was in high school, I had horrible grades. Don't get me wrong.
I had attended college courses in the past after high school, but I had been out of school for probably more than 10 years by the time I returned to GRCC.
It's been challenges like for me reading and taking notes. So that's kind of been a struggle for me.
I am a mother as well, and then I also work part-time, and so combining all those together, it was kind of hard.
Once I began the class and started doing a little bit of studying, I realized that my level of studying that I'm used to putting into class wasn't enough.
I did start out with the Academic Foundation Program courses. Had I not had those courses, I know that I would have had trouble writing papers for my other classes. So I'm glad that I was able to start out in the basic Academic Foundation courses.
One course that helped a lot was actually my CLS 100 class. It helped me to put college into perspective that I otherwise wouldn't have had. I believe that class helped me to relax and see that college is it's an opportunity for students to exercise experiences and their theories, their talents, to see what would work in real life and what wouldn't work in real life.
When I came here, I said that I wasn't going to go to any of these, for instance, disability support. I didn't want to go there because I thought I would feel bad by me going in there and other people seeing me going there. But now, it's been real helpful to me. They have helped me with extended times on tests and things that I needed help with.
For me to be successful, it took me to use the different resources that we have here at CC. I started going to the tutoring labs a lot, and also got the support that I was looking for from the counselors that I was seeing at the time.
Specifically, the advisors here at GRCC helped me walk through all the steps that I needed to do, such as registering for the program itself, also in registering for FAFSA, doing my online FAFSA, and registering for classes in a timely manner.
Well, going into orientation, a lot of the kids that went there before me, they were like, oh, it's going to be useless. But then when I got there, you learned a lot of information like that they didn't tell me about at all. You got your rater card, you learned about the campus, you took a campus tour, they described to you what you need to do, all your steps. Then you met with the counselor, of course, but that was one of the last things I did, and I'm glad that I had to stay around for the whole time.
Peer groups helped me, study groups, others that were in my classes that met off campus sometimes to do homework together, and then others who had also taken classes previously gave me some tips and some clues to what would help me progress and be a better student.
I actually am involved a lot with Student Congress. I work as the Public Relations Director for Student Congress, and it's been a great, unique experience working with different students and leaders on campus and seeing how they use their experiences and apply those to get projects done.
I'm also part of the Black Student Union here on campus. I'm actually the president, and I'm also part of the Student Congress as well, and I plan on running for president for the fall semester in that too.
I work as a student employee at the Counseling and Career Center.
I'm working in the Center for Teacher Excellence, and I work with some of the most amazing people.
Working on campus, you have to learn what our routine is and the policies here and all the steps, so it helps me get ahead of everybody else, I was trained to do what they have to do.
I'm part of this TRIO program, and they absolutely were beneficial to me, and so Jenny Keeson was a great part of my success, as well as Anna Maria. I would not be where I'm at today without those two.
Another step that mentored me was my supervisor, Arthur Johnson. He still mentors me sometimes, and he was very helpful. He was always pushing me towards getting my degree and doing good in my classes so I can be successful and move along.
Professor Eric Mullen It's really helped me not only with being an overall leader, but also being a leader of a student organization and establishing things that we want for our future success as a leader. And so that's definitely benefited me and helped me tremendously.
One thing that triggered me to come to GRCC was when my grandmother passed. She raised me since I was 3, and that kind of motivated me to come to school and finish for her.
I got an associate's degree from GRCC. I have a bachelor's from Michigan State University in zoology, and now I'm working on my master's at Western Michigan University in counseling, college counseling.
GRCC has been a great investment for me. I'd say that my experiences here have definitely more than prepared me for the real life. I mean, if I didn't even go to a 4-year university, if that wasn't in my plans, then I'd say that I'm more than prepared to go through life just with what I've gotten here. And I believe that my unique experiences have led me to be able to hold myself at a higher standard, just a standard of excellence, more so than students who don't go to school and don't go to college, because they don't really have those experiences, and it's given me an edge. I'd say it's given me an edge.